Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again, as always. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. So it looks like California is just trying to run off all of its citizens. I don't know what the plan is. I always say, man, these Democrats cannot be this ignorant. They have to have a plan. There has to be a master plan somewhere that we know nothing about. But anyway, this comes from foxbusiness.com and it reads, California to offer 700,000 illegal immigrants free health care as deficit soars and population shrinks. California is ushering in 2024 with free health care for more than 700,000 migrants living illegally in the Golden State, as the state is faced with a looming $68 billion deficit. But oh no, wait, there's more. The program, which was announced in May by Governor Gavin Newsom, will provide health insurance for approximately 700,000 illegal immigrants, residents, ages 26 to 49. California has been providing free health insurance to illegal immigrants who are under 26 years old since 2019. California got a major homeless population, from what I've been told. I'm trying to figure out, how do you justify, I don't want to hear nothing about no human aspect. People deserve this and the other. Again, you take care of your people first. If you can't take care of your people, how in the hell you gonna fix your mouth to take care of somebody else? I don't care who they are. That's the problem I have here. All these people talking about they go to church and Christian and biblical, follow the Bible and blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. Even the Bible tells you to take care of home first. So how in the heck you gonna take care of people who not even supposed to be here in the first place? They didn't even get over here right. And just because they're here, you're gonna give them free health insurance. But you got homeless folks. Or I'm sure you got older people. You got people who can't even afford their medications. Citizens, people who have worked and lived their entire life, probably in your state, but let alone in this country, have worked their whole lives, retired, and we gotta learn how to manipulate the system with Medicaid and Medicare Part B, C, D, E, F, G, and all this kind of stuff to try to make sure that our parents can afford the medications. Because if they got $1 too much, they don't qualify and they got to pay full price. But you're going to allow some people who just come over here to work in your orange fields and crap of this nature. Oh, mercy. Gonna give them free health care. But anyway, the program will begin 2 days ago. The program will begin on January 1st, 2024, and will provide more illegal immigrants with health insurance under the state's Medi-Cal coverage. When he proposed the bill 2 years ago, Newsom called the expansion a transformative step towards strengthening the healthcare system for all Californians. California's Health and Human Services Secretary, Dr. Mark Gailey, called the bill the future national model for expanding access, reducing costs, improving services, and closing equity gaps. I really do believe, and here's what I want y'all to pay attention to California as we keep going this article. I do believe they're trying to price you out of the country. And I believe that they're actually they want people to move and get out of, let's just say, California. Because living in California costs so much. You either got to be super rich or super poor. There is no middle class in this country like it used to be. But the super rich not going to hire a middle class because it costs too much. And they got to stay rich. So what are you going to do? You get these people over here that you can pay little or nothing because they don't have papers. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure that if they wanted to, they can give these folks citizenships, make them pay full taxes, but then you have to justify not paying them what you're paying them if they're in the system 100%. But if they're not in the system and they're quote unquote illegal, paying what you want to. Let them live in your barn back there. What they call a barndominium, whatever, in the back with their families and stuff, and come out in the morning and, you know, saying, work for you for little or nothing. And they can get away with that. So I feel that that's probably one of the things that they feel that they're going to have to end up doing, because they cannot afford to take care of their citizens. Just my take on it. No other state in the country has done more in the space of healthcare access and affordability than the state of California, Dr. Gailey said. I am proud of this administration's work to pioneer a comprehensive healthcare system that will become a national model for expanding access, reducing costs, improving services, and closing equity gaps. How you gonna do that? How in the hell can you do that? In a statement to Fox News Digital, Governor Newsom office said that they believe that everyone deserves access to healthcare. Okay, so everybody in your state should have their medications, right? Nobody should be without medications. Nobody should have to go through red tape or have any problems getting medications, going to doctor visits. You shouldn't pay none out of pocket, right? Because you're just giving out healthcare. Like, let's say, spend them out like payers, right? Quote, in California, we believe everyone deserves access to quality and affordable healthcare coverage, regardless of income or immigration status, Newsom office said. Through this expansion, we're making sure families and communities across California are healthier, stronger, and able to get the care they need when they need it. Now, so here's the cost. According to State Senator Maria Durazo, Democratic California, the Medi-Cal expansion to include all illegal immigrants is expected to cost $2.6 billion annually. That's the cost. So what's the return? Is there a return? Whenever anyone tells you that something's going to cost them to do something, the next question needs to be, okay, so what's the return on investment? Because you got to be making money. Because if not, it's not making sense. There's got to be something that you get back from this. That's what you need to add. That's what you need to see. The added cost comes as California is faced with a major budget crisis due to a severe revenue decline. According to California's Nonpartisan Legislative Analyst Office, the LAO report released Thursday, the state's budget deficit has grown exponentially. Now check this out. In just a few months' time, up more than $54 billion from just $14.3 billion in June. So you talking for almost $40 billion? A little less than $40 billion. It then went up in 6 months' time. And you can justify that. The growing budget deficit comes as residents and businesses have fled the predominantly Democratic-run state. Guess who's not going to get voted back in come next year? California saw its first ever population decline in 2020 when the state imposed rigid lockdowns during the COVID-19 pandemic. From January 2020 to July 2022, the state lost well over 500,000 people, with the number of residents leaving surpassing those moving in by almost 700,000. So if you lose 500,000 of citizens who demand certain pay, certain health care, and you bring in 700,000, and bring in 700,000 that are illegal, who don't demand a certain pay, who don't demand a certain way of living, will live pretty much in anything as long as they're making good money they can send back home so they can build up a nice life for their family back home. But when they retire, they can all move back home and got a big spread while you still here trying to figure out how you're going to get that Part D coverage to get that last medication. It may make a little sense. It may be starting to make sense here. According to the Los Angeles Times, economic factors like the cost of living and the housing market have also contributed to people moving out of California. And so has remote work. So people staying at home working, they can live anywhere. And California being a high, costing, expensive place to live, people can move to Texas, live a little cheaper, but Texas is starting to go up too because all these damn Californians coming over here and paying astronomical prices for these houses that's not even worth that. But anywho, This is crazy, man. This is absurd. I don't know what California is trying to do. Maybe they trying to secede from the union. But Texas, shoot, it seems like we getting stronger because our governor ain't putting up with a lot of this stuff. You might be on the red or blue side or whatever, but shoot, like I told you before, when you vote for policies, not people, and not for parties. You vote for policies. So when you got a governor that's allowing illegals to get better health care coverage than you, taking care of people that are not citizens better than you, it may be time for you to vote for something. But like I say, it's the policies, man. If the issue is not the issue, if it's not in your favor, you can't vote for them, right? Not just because blue anywho, or blue no matter who, whatever. You got to do what's right for your people. Anyway, tell me what you think about the story. Leave your comments below and then share it with the world. And with that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.